If you are a management accountant and your month end means exporting, copying, pasting, reformatting, and rebuilding reports that already exist inside your accounting software and should really just flow straight into Excel, and if your month end currently looks like this, but you'd rather it looked like that, then here is the good news. That calm, happy scenario is absolutely possible. Once your data is inside the accounting software, producing management accounts shouldn't feel like a triathlon. It should be almost instant. It is for me. And I'll show you how to make that happen. A few years ago, I was stuck in the same cycle, reporting across multiple entities, rebuilding management accounts from scratch every single month, and dreading both the pressure of the reporting deadlines as well as the Groundhog Day feeling of doing the same thing every single month. It wasn't efficient and it wasn't sustainable. Something had to change. So I started building in small improvements here and there every month. In isolation, they didn't seem like they did that much of a difference, but over time they compounded, and eventually that evolved into a powerful, fully structured, automated system in Excel, turning static reports into dynamic management accounts that refresh almost on demand. And it changed everything for me. It transformed how I experienced month end, from dreading it to actually now looking forward to it, because now it's pretty much just one click. The shift didn't happen overnight, but it did happen layer by layer. And that's exactly what I want to show you. So I'm releasing my masterclass where I built the entire system step by step here on YouTube. My name is Agnieszka Nyka. I'm a management accountant and an Excel specialist with over 20 years of experience in both fields. My motto is simple: everything is Excel automatable until proven otherwise. It's just a matter of how, and figuring out that how has become my mission. Many accountants are not even aware that automation at this level is possible, let alone that they could build it themselves. And you don't need to be an Excel wizard to make this happen. You just need a clear structure and someone to walk you through it. There's an abundance of Excel tips and tricks online, but when it comes to putting those scattered pieces together into a structured, end-to-end automated system that saves hours or days, most accountants are left alone. I built that missing piece. And because I'm not an aspiring YouTuber or generic content creator, I'm a working accountant, I didn't want to spend a year or so creating filler content just to earn your trust. So I decided to release the full masterclass publicly. It will give you a complete structure, not isolated tips. It will give you a step-by-step framework and specific techniques you can apply directly to your own work, no matter how simple or complex your reporting package is. My goal is simple: to show you what's possible and to equip you with the logic and techniques to build it yourself. This masterclass walks you through the full transformation from static manual management accounts to a fully automated dynamic set, refreshable with almost one click. And if you would like to understand exactly what I mean by one-click management accounts before lesson 1 goes live next week, I've already published a separate video explaining that in detail. It also gives you a preview of what to expect inside the masterclass. I'll link it below. The system isn't just a collection of tricks, it's a structured architecture, and the best way to understand it is through a dynamic flowchart that I created for the masterclass. So let me show you how the full system fits together. Let me walk you through the structure behind everything we will build. It shows how everything connects, from raw data through transformations to a pack of management accounts that practically builds itself. So we have our accounting software. These days it most likely lives online rather than on our desktops, but that's not a requirement. We also have a folder called data sources or something similar somewhere, ideally on SharePoint for extra automation options. And this is where we keep raw files that sit outside our actual management accounts workbook. Then we have our management accounts themselves, also ideally stored on SharePoint. And within that workbook, we have a section with our inputs, workings, calculations, And we also have a section with outputs, which are the reports we actually send to the management. This masterclass is based on QuickBooks Online. However, the core concept is completely adaptable to any accounting software. The idea is simple. From QuickBooks or any software, we extract a raw nominal transactions report, and depending on the software, this can either look fairly tidy, like in Sage, it's pretty much ready to use, or quite ugly and unusable, unfortunately, like in QuickBooks, where it definitely needs some cleaning up before we can actually use it. So we take this ugly report and we save it in the data sources outside and not inside the management accounts file for two reasons. First of all, we will not be actually working directly with this file, with this report in its raw original form. And second reason is that we want this to be easily updatable. So how do we get this report from accounting software? Simply as export report to Excel and save as, so a fully manual method. But we also have a semi-manual option in case of QuickBooks, where you can email the report to yourself and have Power Automate save the folder for you in the data sources. And we also have fully automated option where we just scheduled an email with the report and everything gets handled automatically with no manual involvement at all. For QuickBooks, however, the scheduled reports are currently limited to just every 15 minutes, so that might not be ideal, and other accounting systems may not have this feature available at all. So the fully automated version is there, but it may not be the best. Now we take this raw report and bring a clean tabular version of it into our management accounts. And this is done via just one-time transformation in Power Query. So yes, it takes a bit of effort up front, but you only do it once, and after that the data updates automatically every time you change the source file, every time you make changes in the accounting software. And now from that clean tabular data set, we can now generate a dynamic set of trial balances. In this particular masterclass, we create as many as 24 of them, 2 full years. But of course, that will vary depending on your actual reporting needs. And how do we build those trial balances? Just with formulas. From there, we can feed our P&L and balance sheet reports directly from the trial balances, again, using just formulas. But management accounts often include more than just P&L and balance sheet reports. Some reports need data that isn't available in the trial balance. So for those, we go back to that tabular nominal data and extract what we need directly from there. Again, just with formulas. So now that we've got everything structured, the next time, when the next period, reporting period rolls around, all you need to do is to change the reporting date and refresh the queries. One click and the whole set of management accounts updates automatically. No panic, no copy-paste chaos, just done. I promise you, it is simpler than it looks, and I'll walk you through every part of it in the masterclass. This version is built based on QuickBooks Online using chart of accounts without account numbers. However, the concept is totally universal and with appropriate adaptations works with any accounting software with or without account numbers. So now that you've seen the big picture, let's start building the pieces. Now you can see how the pieces connect, and in the masterclass we build that entire structure step by step. The system is built by me and used by me in my own work, reporting on over 20 companies across different industries. It works just as well on a small chart of accounts as it does on one with thousands of lines in trial balance. The demonstration uses QuickBooks Online, but with a few adjustments the same principles can be applied to other accounting software as well. The full core masterclass is available for free here on YouTube. A paid version with some extras also exists for those who want it. Details are in the description. But you do not need the paid version to benefit fully from the free masterclass. The starter files required to follow along are available for download on my website. The link is below. Automation at this level changes more than just your month end. It changes how you experience your work. It gives you back time, it removes repetition, it restores control, it reduces risk of error, but more importantly, it gives you a new way of thinking. The techniques you learn here don't stop at management accounts. They give you the tools and confidence to build similar systems across your wider accounting workflows, wherever manual work still hides. Once you see what's possible, you won't look at Excel, management reporting, and your daily processes the same way again. Lesson 1 goes live next week. Download the starter files, and I'll see you inside the masterclass.